on Good Morning Football. We're here in Los Angeles, and the town is preparing for the LA Olympics coming here in 4 years with the addition of flag football as a sport. But some flag football players, like Daryl Hoosh-Doucette, who is the quarterback for the U.S. national team for flag football, has takes on the fact that NFL players are assuming that they are just going to earn a roster spot on the Olympic team because they play tackle football. Daryl obviously has takes on this. He said, given the guys who helped this game get to where it's at their respect in terms of he feels it's disrespectful for them to automatically assume they'd be on the team. Kyle, this is one of the first takes we've actually heard from an authentic flag football player saying, hold up, just because Jalen Hurts can throw a football that's on fire into the Coliseum doesn't mean you're just going to play flag football.
Yeah, I really respect the quote, and I respect Hoosh, and he's been out there for years doing it. And he's been the face of this, he's been their best player, and he's out there for years and years building flag. And now he's got to look and say, oh, well, Tyreek's going to just do my job. I completely understand it. I think the problem is that I would look towards the 1988 U.S. men's Olympic basketball team. Okay. That's the last team that did not have NBA players. They won a bronze medal. Everyone lost their minds. And since then, we've unleashed the NBA on the Olympics. The spirit is once you can go from playing flag football and doing all these amazing events and growing the sport. The second you have USA on your chest and you're in the Olympics, you want the best players in the sport no matter what. So if I was Hoosh, I would say, yeah, I would love the NFL guys to come help the team, and I'd love to compete against them if we can have a tryout, if we can see who is the best player. And if I do go out there and perform better than whoever the NFL player is, then I should represent the country. If they come out and they're better and they're playing the game better, then I would gladly step aside and let him represent the United States in my spot. But it is a meritocracy. As much as we respect what he's done, once it's Olympic time, don't go out there and get a silver medal. You know what I'm saying? This is football. We invented this.
Right. And look, I think he might be, sipping on some of the juice from his past success. And no doubt about it, the dude is a baller. He can play some flag football. You think back to when they had the $1 million game against some of the big names like Michael Vick and Jason Avant and Chad Ochocinco.
And these guys won.
But he played very, very well against the names, not the guys in their prime. You all of a sudden, like you said, you go out there and you're representing the USA. You're going to put your best players out there. You're going to get the Mahomes. You're going to get the Kelce's. You're going to get all of the Tyreek Hill. You would literally create the supreme team to go out there and dominate in flag football.
I'm sure the NFL players don't mean disrespect by assuming they're going to be on the team. But the thing is, on Hard Knocks last week, Caleb Williams said, give me time to train, and I want to do it. Joe Burrow has said, I would love to win a gold medal with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, his teammates at LSU. I appreciate, again, what Doucette has done. However, this is not like the Olympics are starting next week, and like this is the first time these guys will play flag. They have 4 years to prepare, which you give these guys, the greatest athletes at this sport, 4 years to prepare for anything. They're going to crush it.
Yeah, and to your point, it is a different game. It's a totally different game.
Of course.
And it would take these guys about 6 weeks. All these guys who've ever played tackle football have played some form of flag football, so it's not a foreign game to them. It takes them about 6 weeks to get the mechanics down.
I think ideally we could have a nice mix of these guys who help build the sport and then the best players in the NFL because, listen, when we start doing this, we want to unleash hell on those teams. We're America.